Hello again, everyone. Today's video is going to be a map reading video. And as you can see here, I've got this map of these two islands, and I got 3 questions that we will go over now. And this video is going to be a little bit more of an integrated uh, demonstration lesson where I'm going to have an emphasis on complete sentences and just haven't done one of those in a while, talking about writing a complete sentence. So I thought instead of doing a reading comprehension type uh, activity where you have to write complete sentences, I thought I'd do one on maps. I do have another earlier video on map reading, which I'll leave a link in the description down below, but I thought I'd do another one here with some different questions and just demonstrate some different types of writing that you can do. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at number 1 now. And again, I'm not going to go over all the specifics on what's in the on the map here. I'll let you look at that yourself. Again, I do talk about this in an earlier video, so you can go ahead and take a look at that if you want to see more specifics. So this is more just a writing uh, short answers activity here. Okay. Anyways, let's go back to number 1. Which island has a ski resort? Okay, and if you look at the legend, we're going to find here that's not listed, but if we look on the map, we should see something that says ski of some sort. So again here, if I look at Bush Island here, I can see that there are a couple of places that say a ski lift. So most likely they're going to have some sort of a ski resort there. So the answer I would write would be Bush Island has a ski resort. And again, that's just an example of how to write a complete sentence. You can write it in any way you prefer, okay, as long as you're just telling me that Bush Island is the island that has a ski resort. Number 2, which island grows the most different types of grain crops? And again, I'm just looking at the legend here, and I do see on here it says rice, wheat, barley, and sugarcane, which are types of grain crops. Pine trees is a tree. I don't really consider that a a grain crop per se, um, even though you could dispute, I guess, the pine cones, but I don't really know of many things you can really utilize with a pine cone. So, okay. So just looking at which, again, the question is which island grows the most different types? So the most. So basically, I'm going to look to see which island has rice, wheat, barley, and sugarcane. And again, if I'm looking at Bush Island, since that was the previous answer, I see it does have wheat. It appears it has wheat. And it looks like it has barley. So it seems to have 2 types. And I don't really see other kinds. I do see pine trees, but I don't see anything else that would fit the description of grain crops. Let's look at Rock Island over here. And if I head down south here, I do see they do have rice here. They do have wheat. And it looks like they have sugarcane here and barley. So that gives 4 different types of grain crops. So then my answer would be Rock Island has the most different types of grain crops. Okay, let's look at number 3. Which island has more rivers flowing to the coast? So basically, which island has the most rivers that are going to the coast, down to the coast, which is near the ocean? So again, since I'm looking at Rock Island, because that was my previous answer, I'm going to see, well, here is a river going down from the coast here. And I also see this one's here on the western side of Rock Island. This one has a river going down to the coast, like I said, here. South, I see another river flowing down to the coast. So that's 2. Moving east here, I see another river that's flowing down to the coast here. So that appears to be about 3 rivers that flow down to the coast. I'm going more with the main river, not these secondary rivers that are appearing like here and here. Okay, so I'm going with the main river. And looking at Bush Island, again, I'm looking to see which rivers are flowing to the coast. And I do see this river here, this R River Ale, but it appears to flow into a lake, so that's not a coast. Then down here, I do see a smaller one going south here, so I'm going to move south down here. You see this little smaller river here that does flow to the coast, so there's one. And then looking here, going west on the island, on Nape here, the city of Nape, we do have a river flowing into the coast here. So that's 2. So the answer I would say would be Rock Island has more rivers flowing to the coast. Okay, and you can see now there are other ways you can answer these short answers here. Again, I'm just emphasizing writing a complete sentence. That's a capital at the beginning and a period at the end, or a full stop if that's what you want to call it. Okay, so these are my 3 examples for this activity, and now I'll give you the bonus activity now. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So here's the bonus activity, and I've got 5 questions here pertaining to the same island I just showed you earlier here. So I'll just go over the 5 questions with you, and I'll just leave it at that. And again, you don't need to print this out. If you opt to print it out, that's fine, but you don't have to. Just write your answers on some line paper and submit it, and then I can kind of take a look at it. I would like to take a look at it and then make a video with some feedback on your performance. Okay, so here is the pictures of the islands, same one as I just did, and the questions, of course, are different. And again, complete sentences is what I'm emphasizing here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at number 1, which says, what is the name of the city that lies on the southern part of the island and has a railway? Okay, so and again, if you're not sure what a railway is, I actually just copied it from the legend here. So here it is, and I'll show it to you here. That's the railway. Okay, so I am trying to use the same type of phrase wording that's being shown here on the maps. Okay, so number 2 says, which island has a lake, river, and mountain? Okay, so basically, which island has all 3 of these uh, features here? And again, you can refer to the legend to see what they are for a couple of them, and then the river, well, we talked about that already. Okay, number 3 says, which river flows into a lake? Okay, let me repeat that again. The question says, which river flows into a lake? The river ID or the river Ale? Okay, so you have to look at both islands and tell me which one flows into a lake here. Okay, and again, you can look at the legend for additional reference to help you answer that. Number 4, how long is the railway starting from Hale and ending in Dell? Answer in miles or kilometers. That's what that means. Okay, now I know I have viewers from multiple places all over the world, so I put the scale down here, and the original scale had 1 inch equals 50 miles. I just did a literally just a conversion of that 1 inch to 50 miles from that to 2.5 centimeters equals 80.4 kilometers. So if you're wondering why I made it a little unorthodox like that, it's just I wanted to keep the 2 scales the same. So if you're not familiar with inches or centimeters, no worries. I put both on here for you, so I'm positive your ruler has both probably, so that shouldn't be that big of a deal. So you can use either answer. I will accept, but please make sure you write miles or kilometers for your answer. Okay. And number 5 says, what is the name of the city that has no railway running through it. So you can see on the map, most of the cities have a railway running through it. Okay, there is one that doesn't. So tell me which one that is, and you can just write that down. Okay, and again, complete sentence is what I'm asking for here. Okay, so that'll do it for today's video. And as always, thank you for listening and spending part of your day with me. And I look forward to seeing you for my next video. Thank you once again for joining in today's lesson. Please message me through Facebook Messenger, or you can email me at jollyformore@gmail.com to learn more about my online tutorial service. Please leave a comment down below. If you know someone interested in hiring an online tutor, share this video. And if you would like to get a bell notification for all my newest videos, please subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you again in my next video. And until then, please be safe out there. Have a great day.